We're up here at Muirfield Village for the Memorial Tournament, and I've got three young men from Australia here, and we'll start with you here, Oscar Harrison. Oscar, where are you from in Australia?
I'm from South Australia, Adelaide. I worked at Kiona Golf Club down there.
And you were working with a couple of good past trainees, I understand.
Yeah, Matt Gates and Adam Fry, both former interns of the Ohio program, both plenty of advice and everything. They were awesome.
Gave you good advice. And Jonty, what about you? Where are you from?
I'm from Tassie, also in Australia, from Barnbougle.
And you've got Phil down there as a good supporter. He was recommended the program to you?
Yeah, he was massive help.
Yeah. And you, Will, where are you from?
I'm also from Adelaide, from Kiona as well. So yeah, a lot of help, sort of pointing me in the right direction from Adam and Matt.
And you're both Rotary recipients, is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that, Will. How good was that to you? How helpful was that for you?
It's a lot of help. Obviously, I had already committed to the program before finding out that I had it. But just being given a little more freedom, I guess, a little more money to sort of make sure that I'm okay and I can sort of get everything to the fullest while I'm over here.
Absolutely. And Jonty, what about you? I mean, was it helpful to you as well?
Yeah, it was a massive help. Obviously, it's not cheap. Coming all the way over here, so it went a long way to covering our expenses. That's for sure. Made the whole process a lot easier.
Absolutely. Will, you're up here at Muirfield full time.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that. How's that been so far? Granted, you're coming up to the tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been probably kind of hectic, was it?
Yeah, it's been pretty amazing. The last few months, sort of, obviously, it's been full commitment to leading up to this event. Everything that we can do to sort of make sure that this week has been as good as it can be.
You've had high 30s temperatures. It's been tough this week. It's been hot.
Yes, the last few weeks have been not very high weather really. So there's been the last few weeks the plan has changed massively from what they were trying to plan out for this week.
It's been a good experience for you though, tournament-wise, because tournament-wise you don't always get to do individual things yourself. It's a team thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's obviously a lot of teamwork. You're sort of every little part. You've obviously got to do your best, but also you are part of that team trying to communicate and work with everyone else that's a part of it.
What about you, Jonty? You're down at Scioto. How good has that been for you, mate?
Yeah, it's been amazing. Bob and Tristan down there are really, really good. They getting us involved with everything and learning heaps.
You've been in, I heard, in the mornings early with the assistants, like setting up morning duties and stuff?
Yeah, so we all, myself and another intern from England have been getting down early and getting ourselves involved with them and learning how they go about their business.
How good is the golf course, Scioto Country Club? Did it surprise you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's amazing.
It's been a chalk and cheese compared to Bamboogle, isn't it?
It's completely different. I don't think there's any similarities at all, but it's been an awesome experience. That's for sure.
Awesome. What about you, Oscar? You're at Merion up in Philadelphia. You flew down here. How's it up there?
Yeah, amazing. Merion's such a nice course. It's blending the niceness of like a PGA Tour course with the history, with the wickers, and I'm working under a great bunch of guys. Paul B. Latshaw Jr. Yeah, he's there. He's a very knowledgeable man. It's been awesome.
Are you getting a lot of responsibility?
Yeah, I was thrown straight in the deep end pretty early. I was the only intern there for a month, and with the lack of staff and lack of people and hours, I was thrown straight in there to spraying, hand watering, all the stuff that you'd see AITs and assistants doing most of the time.
Exactly. It's kind of like the program. Really, you're not really an intern. Are you? You're raking bunkers up there and stuff. You're not.
I would have raked bunkers twice in my first week or two, but I'm straight out of that pretty well. And
getting to come up here then from a memorial for the week, how good is that?
Yeah, getting out of Philly for the week's good, and obviously never working on a PGA Tour event before. It's a great experience.
Yeah, that's great. And Will, people worry about little things about housing. How good's the housing here?
It gets the job done basically. Like there's no complaints for it at all. But obviously you're not coming over to be in an absolute mansion. There's no complaints at all.
Everything's organised for you.
Yeah, it's all there. Obviously it's very helpful. I'm in a little house with a few other guys, so obviously they provide transport and everything. So I don't have to worry about anything. It's just got to be ready.
What about you, Jonty?
Yeah, no, it's really good. Yeah, our housing is right on top of our workshop actually. So we just walk down about 10 seconds walk every morning, which is good.
No. How good is it for you to come up and do the tournament here? Is that fun for you just to see that side, another golf course?
Yeah, it's been an awesome experience. Obviously, we get limited sort of tournament experience back home. So
Yeah.
to be able to come here on a massive, large-scale tournament like this, it's been huge.
I mean, this is all the top 100 right here, Oscar. I mean, it's great to see those players one-on-one, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. You've only ever seen them on TV down under, so to see them in real life's a whole nother spectacle.
Yeah. What about, Will, you know, the whole thing of the dynamic of the American interns? You worked with a lot of them out here, I see. How good are they? How helpful are they to you, like, to help you with your job?
It's very different, obviously, with the training methods that go between countries, because obviously I've got a lot more practical knowledge sort of thing, where there's a lot more theoretical at the stage that we are. So it's good just to be able to pick people's brains about certain things that I've never been able to experience in Australia. Obviously with Ben fairways and such, like things like that, which is just I've never experienced before.
Yeah. What about you with the team, like in Merion? Are they helpful to you?
Yeah, the assistants there are awesome. Yeah, it's fairly short staff, like I mentioned earlier, but the assistants are so helpful.
So you're spraying already, like you?
Yeah.
They trust you?
Yeah, well, I told them I've had experience in spraying, 3 years at Kooyonga. They get you into it pretty early there. So,
no, it's really important that people back home, understand that it's really not an internship program. It sounds kind of strange, but it's like a management training program, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you say that?
Yeah, I'd say it's just building your skills and your knowledge at a different scale.
And they treat you that way as well. Would you say that, Jonty?
Yeah, absolutely. They are awesome at getting us ready, I guess, to when we make the move back home.
Step up.
To take that next step for sure.
Yeah. I mean, Will, what about, you've had no chance to get out probably socially, have you? I mean, you've been seriously focused on the
I
tournament.
think we've been out for dinner twice. We take any moment we get just to chill out and relax and get a bit of sleep.
What about the facilities here, like the maintenance facilities here? How good is this?
It's unbelievable. I said, this is brand new. This is the first tournament they've ever done here, and it's like nothing got left unchecked.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy? What do you think of it?
Yeah, amazing. It's so clean. I've never seen a shop this clean ever.
Yeah, I mean, Jonty, your place is awesome down there at Scioto, but this place is even bigger.
Yeah, it's, especially the chemical storage and the spray setup they got up over there. That is next level. That's
Phil would want to be taking fixtures of that probably for the owner, wouldn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how we go get that set up, but that's amazing.
Well, I want to thank all of you guys for coming up on the program, and I want to thank Rotary for sponsoring you guys. I mean, it's great because this is what we do, and this is what's beneficial, I think, for you guys, to see this kind of support in that sense. Sounds like they're having a party at the back. Oscar, for you coming up, paying your own way, has it been worth it for you so far?
Yeah, I don't want to leave. It's been awesome. Don't tell Mum I said that.
Don't tell Mom. That's the best recommendation program you could give, So, what about you, Jonty? You're not telling your mom?
We'll keep that a secret.
Will, last word. What's your recommendation to the guys back in Adelaide? I mean, you guys went through TAFE SA, is that right?
Yes.
What's the recommendation?
It's just ask as many questions as possible. If you're going to do this, it doesn't matter, even at home, ask as many questions as possible, because there have always been people with more knowledge than you in other aspects.
Yeah. What about you, Oscar? Recommendation to the guys back in Australia in general? I mean, we need more Aussies up here. You see that. You can't deal with a couple of palmy guys,
Yeah, I'd say just do it. Lean in. Take that extra step. Get outside your comfort zone. As soon as you're here, you realise it was all worth it, and you're learning things every day.
Jonty, last word?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're thinking about doing it, just take that step and do it. It's been awesome.
Alrighty. Well, with that, I thank you guys very much. Better get back to work, and we'll see how the rest of the tournament goes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.